Hey Barbies and Kens! Today for you guys, I have a video for you that happened a couple months ago. I feel like some people are going to be on one side of it, other people are going to be on another side of it. So I'll let you choose a side if you'd like to. If you guys enjoyed this video, please thumbs it up, put your little bell notifications on the side there so you know when I post a new video. And subscribe and share. Also, check out my vlog channel if you didn't even know that I had one, because I see a bunch of new subbies. Hello, how are ya, fam? Check it out down below if you want to follow around what me and Dougie are doing 24/7, because you know we're getting into some crazy shit. On with the video. So, to begin, let me just do a recap. I was working at a job a couple months ago that I previously worked at before. And I had gone back, for extra income, whatever. And when I was hired, they have a strict no hair color, no dye policy. I was always, good with the owner. They never had an issue with me. Never, towards the end a little bit, I feel, in my perspective, I got treated kind of crappy for the fact that, my grandmother wasn't doing well. And, they acted like they cared, but more or less, if I was taking off because she had to go to the emergency or hospital, they were kind of rude about it and not very nice. And to be honest, for me being a part-time employee and even asking for fuller time hours and not getting them, I don't really care because I'm part-time. So guess what? Anyways, that has nothing to do with the story. They hired me with pink hair, and I even told them if it was an issue or anything, don't worry about it, I'll go somewhere else. And they were like, no, it's perfectly fine, we'll hire you. So I worked there a good already I was working September and I had the pink hair. So end of September, October, and I actually did the pink because I wanted it to not be too dark, as you guys know. I did for Breast Cancer Awareness Month and because I love pink. And I always, and I've said this too before, I wanted to shave my head, wanted to do different things just for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. My grandmother had it, my mom has it. And they both were just no, you should just dye your hair pink. That would be nice. You don't need to cut all your hair off. So I was okay. So that's what I did. Hired me with the pink hair. Boom, let's go. I'm working. About half a month I'm working there. And owner was fine, said hello to me and stuff, hi, bye, when he would see me. The one day he came in a little bit of a bad mood. Maybe me, being me, I should have not said anything and just been he's in a bad mood. Let him do his thing. Let him cool off. No, I was I'll talk to him while I'm here because my shift's ending soon. And I was hey, listen, just wanted to let you know why I dyed my hair pink. Not that I'm being some crazy rebel, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? 23 years old. And I said it's for my grandmother and my mom. And he was yeah, that's perfectly fine. No problem. And I was oh, cool, thanks. And went on my merry way. 10 minutes later, because of someone being in a bad mood, he comes over. I think more or less it was more a call over, so I walked over, and it was pretty much
okay, you have to have that hair dye out of your hair next month.
1 second he's telling me everything's good, smiling, next minute
you have to have that out of your hair next month.
And then I pretty much was I can't just, okay, and I just kind of stood there, and after he said okay, and I'm he's I never want to see it again, blah, blah, blah. And I was this isn't something you just get out of your hair, is what I'm pretty much trying to tell him, but I didn't know how to piece in the words, because I was more shocked that, just come at me like that. So it's just and I want to just side note this, because I don't care about their company anymore. This is the same place that my manager tried to punch me in the face, and they were just going to let him work there, because they didn't really care. So he had me in the spot where I'm just kind of this is kind of permanent. It's not just going to come out. He goes,
oh, I'm sure it'll come out over time.
At that point, I was ready to be
you want to pay for it to come out? Come on, let's go. Let's go together in your nice car.
But no. I kept my mouth shut, and I was just
I don't really know if it's going to come out.
And look, it's still in my hair. And I actually have been trying to get it out to do another fun color. And it's just pretty, pastel-y color, which is cool. It's not it's disgusting. But, really? And I think the one thing that really stuck with me, and the point of this video is when he stopped and said to me, October 31st, and this is the gist of what he said. I think he said it way quicker because he wanted me out of his face, but he said
October 31st is the end of October, and November 1st, Cancer Awareness Month, Breast Cancer Awareness Month ends in October, so you can get it out of your hair.
And it kind of just hits me, and it still really, really eats and bothers at me, because Breast Cancer Awareness Month shouldn't just end in October, because, all of like the pink and the stuff and the what, and no, it shouldn't end there, you know what I mean? Like there's so many, and I feel people who don't have a loved one that's sick, haven't been affected by this in some way or shape or form in their family, will not understand it. And maybe this man did not. Obviously, my old boss, he did not understand it. But let me tell you, if you're watching this, that there are people who suffer and watching family, grandparents, parents die of this terrible disease, and it's not a joke. It's disgusting. And for someone to think just because you're heated in a bad mood and be so insensitive to your choice of words. Luckily, I'm happy that I wasn't one of the high school kids that work there, because I know they would have been crushed and very hurt. Me, I have a very tough skin and shell. It did not bother me, but I have to say, for people who watch my channel, who know me in real life, who hate me in real life, hi, how are you? And think I got fired. I even had like a comment, oh, I heard you got fired. No, I didn't get fired, boo-boo. I left because obviously there's like a lot going on in my life, if you haven't noticed. My family needs me, more or less. My grandmother needs me. And that's exactly what I told them when I left. I didn't get fired because my hair. I didn't leave because of my hair. I left because my grandmother needs me. And a lot of people like say a lot of stuff to me about the fact that I do this, but I do it because I want to do it and because I love her and I care about her. I just feel like some of you guys are so insensitive and don't have feelings, so that's what I have to say about you. Like, it's disgusting. And you guys could sit there, argue your point till like I'm literally just like laughing in your face, but like you have no point, because obviously you don't care, and that's, you know, your thing too. You don't care about your family or whatever, or you don't have people, and you've never gone through this in your life, and that's cool for you, but guess what? It will happen to you one day. Everybody dies, and you will experience it in different ways, and I'm doing that right now. And I have so many fruit flies in my house because I brought home fresh fruit. I love pears. So that's kind of like my little rant for you guys today, just pretty much me being like, hey, that was really mean of him and nasty, and his words kind of really scarred me and bother me. And guess what, sir? I forgive you, and you know who you are. Stay away from me, though, because you're on my bad side, and I don't really care for you anymore. To be honest, like, a lot of people hate this man who I'm talking about as well. And, you know, I can see, like, he has his bad days and bad moments and stuff like that. But, like, really, like, the most insensitive, I don't care how bad of a, very insensitive, very rude. And I just don't put up with shit like that. And you guys shouldn't either in your real lives with people, because it's just not cool. It's garbage. I really hope you guys liked my video for today. If you did, please share it. Get the word across. Breast Cancer Awareness Month does not end in October. It is every single day. So try to go out and do your part, even if it's like a couple hours once a week at a hospital. The holidays are coming up, guys. And that's one of my most favorite things about the holidays, because I feel like people actually want to get off their ass and help and do something. So please, please, check out your local community hospitals and everything and get involved. I love you guys so, so very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hey, I still have pink hair.